Let's talk about 404 page as well as redirection in this video. So what are 404 pages? Well, these so-called error pages are not really errors on your website. Well, it's just a page that does not exist. So it is either because you have changed the URL, the permalink, so the link of your page, you change this URL, or the page has never existed before. So either way, it's a 404 page. So let me show you. If I go onto this website and I type /nothing, this page doesn't exist. It's not a page, it's not a blog post, it's nothing. And if I enter this URL, I land on a 404 page. It's as simple as that. So it's not really errors. It's not very important. It's not critical. You don't have to be afraid of 404 page. You just need to understand that this page no longer exists or has never existed. And with that in mind, you have to understand that when you change the URL of a blog post, for instance, well, you need to do what we call redirections. So redirections are 301. This is the code we use. So 404 page and 301 is a redirection from the old URL to the new URL. So you just need to do redirections, and you have many ways to do that. In this video, I want to show you 3 ways that you can use to create redirection. The first one may surprise you, but it's the most efficient one, so you have to know about it. So let's say that you have a 404 page that is indexed on Google, for instance, and you want to do something about it because you don't want people to land on this blank page. First of all, you need to understand also that the 404 page is a template. So it means that you can modify this template and give this page an appearance, any appearance you want, and basically you can give some sparkles to this page so that it's not very boring, and it can be, maybe you can write a message, you can put your socials, you can give some links, and you can do something basically about this template so that people just don't have the feeling that they are landing on just an error page. Just get rid of the error page and learn to modify this template and do something funny and more interesting for users. So let me know into the comment section if you want me to show you how you can achieve this with blocks, with Gutenberg. Aside from this, the first method I want to show you about 301 redirections is to use your hosting provider. So the hosting where you host your website, they usually have some features about redirections. So in Hostinger, I know where it is, so I can show you, and you need to find where it is if you have another hosting provider. So in Hostinger, all you need to do is go into websites, pick the websites you want. So for instance, this one, manage. Then you can come down to domains and then redirect. And here you have, which is, in my opinion, and from a technical standpoint, the best way to create redirections. So it's not the most convenient one if you have hundreds and hundreds of redirections to do, because you have no way to sort them, to organize them. But if you have just a few redirections to make, it's the best way, the best option you have on the table, because it's the most performant one, because you don't even, the client, the device of the client, do not even call for your website, WordPress website. The redirection is being done from the hosting level. So it's a lot faster than going through a plugins, because the other 2 ways we're gonna use is by using plugins in WordPress. So this option is a lot better. If you can use redirection from your hosting, I recommend you to do that first before thinking about a WordPress plugin. So you have the old URL, redirect, and you have the new one here, the old one, the new one. Once you've made a redirection, you will find a list of all the redirection just beneath. And this is the first option. So now, if you don't have the option within your hosting provider, maybe you need to install a WordPress plugin. So in this scenario, we will need to move away to option 2, which I'm gonna cover now, which is a WordPress plugin, the most popular one, which is called just redirection. So you type redirection and you make a search, you will find this first one, 2 million active installation. That's a pretty big number. So you click on install and activate, and it's going to work the same way. You will be able to set the old URL, the new URL, and do a redirection, and that's it. So let's click on activate, and there will be a very quick setup that we need to do. So you can click here, redirection setup, or you can find the menu under tools, redirections. So let's go for redirection setup. So now you can click on Start Setup. You can check the first box, which will help you to monitor if you have some changes somewhere into your permalinks or any URLs that you modify, and the plugin will tell you that you need to do something about it. You need to do a redirection. So it can just help you. It's sort of a copilot, I would say. So you can check the first box and leave the second unchecked, and you click on continue. You wait for the good checkmark, finish setup, and then continue and ready to begin. And now here we are again in front of just a very basic listing. You click on add new, and you can add an old URL here under the field source URL. Then you have the target one. So the old one, the new one, you don't touch anything regarding the different settings, and you click on add redirect, and that's it. You will have a redirection from the old link to the new link. You will find it under the listing here. So now redirections are very basics among needs we have within WordPress. So very often we need to do redirections. So it means that you have many plugins out there that already have the features built in. So for instance, SEO plugins do that. So I want to show you a third way, which is using your SEO plugins. So for instance, my favorite one, which is Rank Math. You can do a search for Rank Math and you install and activate the plugin if it's not done already, if you don't already have an SEO plugin, because obviously using Rank Math only for redirections, I think it's an overkill solution. So it's either your hosting or just a redirection plugin. And if you want SEO on your website, if you want an SEO plugin, then you can consider Rank Math or maybe another one. And I just want to show you where it is and how it works in Rank Math. So I activate this plugin, then there will be some wizard onboarding. So I will just skip for now. I want to stick with the advanced mode, not the easy one, because I will have all the features I want. And I don't want to start the wizard. I will just return to dashboard for now. Then we will have all the different modules appearing here. So it's the Rank Math works in a modular way. So it means that you need to turn on and off what you want on your website. So for instance, redirections, we will have a module here, redirections. So you just toggle this on. It will appear here and you can click on redirections. And now you have the exact same way. You can add a new redirection, click on add new. You put the old URL here, the new one here. You leave all the settings by default and you click on add redirection, and it works the same way as the two previous methods. Very quickly, you have another feature in Rank Math that maybe you want to be aware of. It's the 404 monitor just here. So if you check the 404 monitor module, you will have a new entry 404 monitor, and each time some visitors on your website land on a 404 page, you will be notified here under this listing. So you can come here and check for every 404 page you could have on your website that you're not aware of, so that you are aware of, and you can do redirections if you want to do so. So quick recap: first, it's the hosting at the hosting level. Then if you don't find the feature at the hosting level, or if you have hundreds of redirections to do and you need tags or categories or something like that, maybe you would need to use a plugin instead of using at the hosting level. A plugin like Redirection, very simple and straightforward. And third option, if you have an SEO plugin, you can use your SEO plugin like Rank Math to have redirection without adding another plugin again. I hope you learned something new in this video, and if you have any question, just use the comment sections. Don't forget to like this video if you want to encourage me to do more, and if you are not subscribed to this channel, I encourage you to do so. So thank you for watching this video, and I see you in the next one.